Good day. Welcome. How is everyone doing? I am Sue Pickering. I'm here to do a reading for the collective. I am going to today focus on business as an entrepreneur. Okay. So the first card that I'm pulling is the energy of your business. We have a couple cards. Ooh, I love this. Okay. We have the Ace of Pentacles, brand new beginning. So this could be a brand new rollout of a course. This could be a product that you're just starting out with. This could be, something that is new that is going to create money, doing it maybe a different way than what you have before. This is a space for you to be really seeing that there is hope for what you are trying to accomplish, that things are going to come to light for you in this, whatever this energy of your business, this whatever your business is. And the Seven of Pentacles, a spot right now where you can just continue to, what you need, what is required, and for you to really focus on what you want for an outcome. Okay. You know what you need to do. Really sit and be in alignment. If you're feeling stuck, seek those answers, sit quietly until the answers come. That is all coming through for you right now. I love the start of this reading. This is beautiful. What is your soul's desire for business? We're going to ask that while you're waiting here. For me to shuffle, I'm going to mention, if you would love to like, share, and subscribe, it's a great energy exchange. It allows my channel to reach more people. Okay, thank you to those that continue to follow. King of Wands is your desires for business. This is beautiful. Your desire is to become live and be and do and in your passion. Wands are all about passion, that fire inside. And the king is like the master of it. Okay. So really knowing what you want. For some of you, I am seeing travel. For some of you, I am seeing, this space of, it's not downsizing, but ridding of the things that just really, we're making things less, instead of having more all the time, instead of doing more, instead of, all of that we tend to feel we need for our business. You got to buy everything. You got to get all the courses. We are simplifying is the word I'm trying to find. Thank you. We're simplifying. So I feel like there is a space here for you to see that you can simplify in order for your light to be seen. You don't have to be all, do all, and get caught in the old traps of, you have to have everything before you can even get started. Okay. There is a space here, your soul is saying, continue just to follow your passion. Do what lights you up. Okay. We have one more card that came. Okay. This one came reversed, the Tower. So I feel like there's an aspect here. Okay. Well, I'm doing this for the collective, so it kind of reaches people differently, but they're sharing here that, if you continue to follow, life in all that it is for you, and you're not in your passion, and you are not in a space where you have this love for life, what you do, all of those things that kind of pull us out of who we are. They're saying the more and more you are out of alignment, the more and more chances of the tower crumbling. Okay. Just gotta be real here. But if you are truly following your passion, and I feel like some of you, the tower has fallen, and you've had to look at yourself. You've had to look at what you want out of life. You have to look at this inner space of, are you listening to your soul? Are you listening to your guidance? Are you in alignment? Do you really truly have this zest for life? Because, sometimes it is scary to step in. Sometimes it is scary because how do you replace your income? I'm not telling anyone to quit their job. That's not what I'm doing here. But there's an aspect here of, you know, not being fulfilled with the everyday. So you are sacrificing time, energy, all of those, your passion for money. Okay. So really moving into alignment of what is calling you, what is truly in your heart, and bringing you to more of your authentic self. And you will see that you will have that solid foundation that you are building to get to where you want to go. Yes, there are steps that you have to go through. Yes, there are strategies. Yes, there are all of these things, like many people ask, like, I've been working at this for so long. How come it's not right? You're not there yet. The energy isn't there yet. You haven't met the energy that is in total alignment with you. It doesn't mean it's wrong, okay? But if there is this space in your heart that is really pulling you, and it feels light and it feels expansive, then maybe there is a space here for you to really start thinking about following that path, that journey, okay? Um, what do your clients, what do people around you in your business need to know? Um, Beautiful. They need to know that you have this zest for life, this love for your um, business. They just need to see you in action. They need to see you with you. Like, for some of you, this truly is about being a healer, doing what I do, all of that, those things, a spiritual business for some of you. Okay. And if that's the case, it's just like falling in love with yourself, partnering with your higher self to get there. If it is not a spiritual business, if it's any kind of an entrepreneur that you own your own business, they're saying get connected to your inner self, get connected to the things that are going to pull you inward and allow you to be in a space where you can really truly have this partnership with your business, with your clients. Your clients need to know and that you believe in yourself, that you are connected to your product. Okay. This is really big. And the Ace of Cups. Okay. They need to see that you believe in yourself. They need to see that there is this trust factor in, you and your business. Okay. There is something bigger. It's like, just show them organically how you love your product. And if you love something and it's so easy to sell it. Okay. If you want to look at it as a selling standpoint. Okay. So there's something here for you to really, really see that you have what it takes. They're talking confidence, all of that. You are all of that. If you are holding on to old stories, that is a story. That is not who you truly are. You are confident the day you were born. And sometimes we have to go through traumas and the things for us to actually see it as we grow older. Okay. What is the greatest opportunity now moving forward? Woo. Okay. Wow. Knight of Swords. The greatest opportunity is clarity, knowing, seeing, feeling, knowing in your heart that this is what is calling you. And you will notice the more that you are connected to what is in alignment with you, the more clarity you have stepping forward. It's just, you just don't question those things any longer. Okay. There is opportunity now. Look at this. There's a brand new leap to take. This could be an addition to your business, like I mentioned at the beginning, or this could be just step into what you want, or this could be just stepping into your magic, your gifts, your talents, your creativity, stepping into it. And you will find that the clarity will be there. Okay. There is a little bit of conflict here. as you step forward, sometimes we do get in our head and we start to wonder if we're doing the right thing. Is this what's calling me? That is your ego. Your ego needs to quiet down. Whenever we step into anything new, that's what typically happens. We see it, we see an opportunity, and then our ego says, yeah, but, okay? So there's a space here for you to really see that um, the longer you sit quietly, the more you can really listen and hear the actual answers. And that voice inside you, that yeah, but voice, it'll just dissipate as long as you're sitting quiet enough for the amount of time that it takes to step through. Okay. And the Four of Wands. Wow. The opportunity here is for you to be celebrated. This is you. The opportunity is for you to be committed to what you're doing and really be all in. And you will see that the people will find you. You will be celebrated. You will be loved. Your products, all of it. Okay. Now we have the money flow. What is the money flow here? 10 of Wands, continuing to plant the seeds, letting go of the things that are um, bringing you to a space where you're carrying these burdens, these old stories, letting that go, and you will see that the money will start flowing. Belief in yourself. Okay. Knight of Wands, moving toward your passions. That is what's going to bring you extra funds. It is going to bring you a business that is, uh, all encompassing for the abundance that you are seeking. Okay. There is definitely loyalty here is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing be loyal to what you want for an outcome. Be loyal to listening to your intuition. Be loyal to really being in a space where you know and trust you're on the right path. And if for some reason that changes, you change your path, right? If things are not what you thought they were, or you haven't gotten to where you want to go. But if it is calling you, there are reasons why it's not, happening right now, like all of it at once. Okay. We have to go through our lessons, our journey. Okay. Now we have, what's your block? Okay. Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, wow, and the Five of Pentacles, whoa. Okay, the block right now is, focusing on the wrong things and maybe not seeing the bigger picture at times, because we tend to focus on things that, what if, is it going to work? Do I have enough money? Do I have enough education? Will I find the clients? We focus on the things that maybe we shouldn't, or, they're there, but that is your ego keeping you in that same space from taking that leap. So really, seeing that, you still have, it's like there's three things that go wrong and one amazing thing, but you only can see the three things that are wrong. They're showing me for you to see this solid foundation that you have in order for you to grow that one thing that needs tending to, that is going to bring in and attract what you need to attract. The Five of Pentacles, worried about money, worried about being out in the cold. What if it doesn't work? What if I lose everything? That is what you end up creating, being in that mindset. Okay. So really seeing that you, what if you do lose everything? Are you still going to be alive? Are you still going to be able to, it pushes you into creating more. If something isn't, say if you have a product and it's not selling, what do? Do you continue trying to sell it, or do you create something more to sell? Or do you find another way to market that product? Or do you find the right person to buy the product? There's always ways to shift around what we are looking for. Okay. There's always ways to shift around. It's just gaining the clarity to see that there is a different way, looking at things differently. I'm surprised the Hangman hasn't come out, but they're just showing me that, and you're holding on to the old way of thinking, you're holding on to the old programming, that old space, that it's like, what if I do not become successful? You're running from, or not, you're running, you're moving with your old traumas. You're moving through your business through your old traumas, sitting and asking yourself, the questions, or just sitting and waiting for the old story to leave. We can have the old traumas, the old stories, the people that said you can't accomplish that, you're just, never going to be anything in your life. A lot of people have those stories. So then we come into a space where we have to feel like we always have to be, proving ourselves. But if you sit long enough and realize you are what you need in all encompassing in every area of your life, you'll realize that those old stories, those old things that were told to you, are not even like a part of you. It's not even who you are. So really noticing when you're holding on to the old ways, the old habits, the old stories, and it's time to let them go, because that is what's crippling for you. If you hold on to those old ways, you will lose everything. Okay. So how can I be more creative? How can I be more, in tune with what my business requires from me for my clients? Okay. What is the next action, or what is in alignment here for you? That's too many cards that came out. What is the next action, or what is an alignment? Ooh, I love this. Okay, sorry. Dropped a card. Strength. Okay, there's a space here for you to realize that you are strong. You have this power that you could bring people into your space, and in your confidence and belief in your product, that you could sell it. Absolutely. You have this, she's taming this lion. Like, lions are not tame. She is doing what she, just her presence, her energy. So what energy are you putting into your business to have it be, all encompassing? You know what you need to pour into it, because you just know what it requires. So knowing that you can have this power and this strength about you, and I'm not talking strength as in you can get through anything. I'm talking the energy. I'm talking about, having all of that energy that is put there for you to really tap into and make it your own. Okay. And seeing yourself they're sharing for you to see yourself as who you are, not what people have told you. Okay. This is a space for you not to have your hands tied because someone else has said something or done something to stop you from fully integrating everything. Nine of Cups. My gosh. Oh, um, all your wishes and dreams. What do you wish for? What do you want? What do you require out of life? What do you really truly desire? And this is where you can end up if you really follow what your desires are, breaking through those old stories, that what if it doesn't work out, things like that. Having that confidence and belief in yourself, allowing yourself to be seen on a whole new level that is coming. Okay, the star, a whole new level that comes out after everything has kind of tumbled down, or you haven't been listening to your path. That is what's coming. And the Ace of Pentacles, brand new growth, brand new way. June is the energy in June is so expansive. It is a space where, what you are putting out there, what are you wishing for? What are your wishes and dreams? The Nine of Cups. What is it? What are you telling the universe? Speak it. and you will see that it'll start moving toward you. Be who you need to be to attract it and bring it in and embrace it and know what to do with it. Synchronicities happen all the time. Do we just let them go, or do we continue to bring them in and see what they're telling us to keep us, more in alignment of reaching our destination? I love this. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I really, truly appreciate the ones that continue to follow me and comment and connect with me. I would love to hear from anyone that is on this journey, and if you would like more of the readings for entrepreneurs, please do let me know in the comments, because I would really like to help people discover who they are, following their true passions and living life to the fullest, uh, in a beautiful, beautiful way. Thank you for being here, and I hope you have a magical day. Much love.